Hi guys, my name is Hal Steelman and I'm the founder of the Suddenly Solo, a website and book that are aimed at providing information and guidance to widowed and divorced mature men. When my wife passed away a few years ago, I realized that I had never lived alone when I was at high school. I lived at home. When I was in college, I lived in a dorm. When I was in the Army, I lived with 200 men in a barracks. And then when I finished college, I immediately got married. And then when my wife passed away, I realized that for the first time, I was totally on my own. I was suddenly solo. This is a photo I shot at a fundraiser that my wife was involved in raising money for American Cancer. And it was an kind of off-the-cuff shot, and I always liked it so much that I had a portrait painted done of it by her nephew, who was a professional portrait painter. And the two are my some of my favorite mementos of my wife. When I went online to see if I could find some information that would help in guiding me in this new state of living, I found that there was very little available and virtually nothing for men, but there was a lot for women, generally written by other women for women. That didn't fill my needs, and so I decided to apply the techniques that I had used in my business life, and that was in market research. My entire business existence was devoted to understanding how people behave and what brings them to make certain kinds of decisions about anything from products to lifestyle. So I took the techniques that we and my company had applied on a world basis for very, very large companies and put them to work for the issues that I was currently dealing with, and that was really my new lifestyle. I worked with a group of experts, and between us, we provided and developed data from these sources that we could use to answer the kind of pertinent questions that are key to our understanding and behaving in a certain way. We've completed interviews with over 1,200 mature widowed and divorced men, interviews with over 600 mature widowed and divorced women. It's given us this enormous data bank so that we can answer these questions. We started to deal with a variety of issues, and that's what this website will be all about. The simple issues like did you change your beneficiaries in your insurance when you got divorced? Some issues are very complex, like how many times do you go out with a woman? Does she expect to date with you before she considers sex with you? We have that kind of information in our database, and hopefully as we pull out questions and issues coming from you and from us, we're going to be able to provide some understanding of what women and men are thinking and doing in this very new lifestyle. And from this, to be able to give you guidance that will be helpful in your finding a comfortable new world that you can live in. And I think back to that meeting of Humphrey Bogart and Claude Rains as they walk off in the last scene of Casablanca. And Bogart says to Claude Rains, "Louis, I think this may be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. I hope it is for all of us. Thanks very much."